looks to have recovered from his knock, which is good news. Wakasa. Aqua showed a lot of the ball to El Shigale. Now it's Abdallah able to carry it forward, and Ghana threatening to be split into two here if they can move it quickly. Sudan, it's Hamid, he's forced to turn backwards. Magani, only a couple of players up, and it wasn't close enough to either Agab or Abdul Rahman for them to bring it in. And see the energy in the Sudanese players. They're keen to get on with it. They fancy their chances. Ghana have won 6 of their last 7 meetings with Sudan by a margin of at least 2 goals. Again. Another tackle from behind, and it's going to be Wakaso to get his name taken. He follows Jordan Ayew into the brook. Already 4 yellow cards brandished by the referee inside 40 minutes. Sudan only ranked 128th in the world, but showing up very well against Ghana here. There's a clash of heads there, and immediately results in the physios being called on. Nothing intentional, completely accidental, that clash of heads. Both got the ball. And Shigale down. Intense discussions between the Ghanaian team as since about the 15-minute mark they've struggled to impose themselves. No need for the stretcher for El Shigale. Nice bit of shade for the substitutes to enjoy. And John Boy is also going to be okay to continue, I think, after that clash of heads. save of the heart from Abdul Rahman. Relatively few chances. Towards Jordan Ayew and away by Ibrahim. With the raised boot and controlling it with the studs. Ayew, Aqua, Apoku. Fosu. Abdallah gets tight to Fosu, nowhere for him to go apart from backwards. They defended well as a unit, have Sudan, after being stretched in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Rahman with a pacey Schlupp to chase. Good strength there from Ibrahim, who is fouled by Schlupp. A bit of time as on the end of this half because of the drinks break and several breaks for injuries after free kicks. Jiku. Strength of Wakaso to take it away from Abdul Rahman. Now Jiku. Aqua. Fosu is dispossessed by Abdallah, who's following him everywhere. And it's Abdallah conceding the free kick inside the centre circle for the foul on Ayew. Time added on at the end of the first half. Sudan preparing a substitute. 2 minutes added on. Ekiban trying to play in Schlupp. Ekiban drops off the front and passes to Wakaso, who helps it on to Aqua. Not too far in front of Fosu. Definitely missing their inspirational captain Andre Ayew today, not just for his quality but also what he offers in terms of leadership and organisation. Here, El Tahir preparing to come on for Sudan. Is there a need to do this before half-time? A foul on Schlupp, says the referee. Lud wants to make the change. It's a hamstring problem and you want to get the player off. Agab. Now the change is going to be made. Ibrahim's hamstring's obviously gone. So on will come El Tahir. Abdul Rahman. And that's a blow for Sudan because Ibrahim was having a good match. El Tahir involved in a good early involvement to El Shagail. Mokhtar is forced wide, but they've got him in the box for almost the first time all half. Needs a cross to come in. Back to Mohammed. Now the ball does come in, but it's too close to Dawda. And half-time whistle sounds. Sudan 0, Ghana 0. Dawda made the save of the first half just before the half hour from Abdul Rahman from close range. Ghana started the stronger, but since then it is Sudan who have been in the position where they've looked more likely to score the opening goal. Sudan 0, Ghana 0 at Al Hilal Stadium. Let's have a look at some first half stats then. Sudan with more of the possession, particularly as the half wore on, and with the only attempt on target, which was Abdul Rahman. That was saved by Dawda, brought into the team because of Afori's suspension, and distinguishing himself. Ghana, if they do hold on to this point, will be heading to Cameroon for the finals. They want more than that though. They want to book their place with victory at Al Hilal Stadium. We'll have some first half highlights to bring you. Ghana began well. Jordan Ayew prominent in the first 15 minutes. They threatened without really testing Abu Shren, and then it was Sudan who got themselves on top. Started to play with greater confidence, had more of the possession. Abdul Rahman looking at a tricky customer there forward. Ghana struggling to put anything together. So 0-0 at half-time at Al Hilal Stadium. Sudan forced into that change very late in the first half. Actually in stoppage time, Zel Tahir replaced Hamstring.